Hey everyone, we're about to head into the Bermuda Triangle of the season, that dead zone between when people celebrate Christmas and when we hit the New Year's. That sort of 8 days when things just really shut down. And to me, friends, that's a huge opportunity. So I got some questions for you coming up. My name is Coach Patrick, head coach here at Endurance Nation, head instigator, and excited to check in with you again at the end of another epic week. It's been a little quiet inside the team. I love to see the data show up from like Strava, which is coming through Zwift, which is coming through your treadmill. And I see people putting in the work. It's hard right now. The two main questions I'm getting right now. Number one, what do I do now that I'm sick? Right. And number one thing you have to do in that space is just rest. Did a whole episode about it last week. You can find it on the Endurance Nation website. You can read it inside the community for those of you on the team. But the whole piece here is really to make sure that you're resting so you stay healthy long term. So if you're sick, the number one objective here is to rest and get back from being sick. There's no medicine you can take. There's no acceleration we need. This is not in season. This is out of season. Default rest. In season, you got 3 weeks to your big race. We've got to solve that quickly to keep you on track, just based on your investment, your current fitness, everything that's aligned properly to get to your race. Here at the end of the year, there's no urgency to fix being sick other than just feeling less sick. And being sick is miserable, but we don't need to do anything to kind of hack it, twist it, or force it. Just rest. Your body's telling you it needs to rest and recover, so take full advantage of it. Number two, well, what the heck can I do right now? I don't have a plan. My race isn't until end of millennium, right? And so they're like, what do I do? And that's really helpful. And that's really why I'm here to talk to you about today. Really thinking about what a short-term focused goal can be for you is actually a really helpful and sustainable way to both work on two different aspects. One is just your own personal motivation scale. Like, what gets me going? Right now, I know I need milestones. I need sort of like a focus point. And when you have that mindset and when you know that, when you can tap into that, it becomes a tool you can use, right? When you're running out of options or low on mojo, it's like, I need a goal. Not like I need like a Red Bull or I need someone to kick me in the pants. I just need a goal. I don't have a goal, right? And number two is sort of having that infrastructure where you've committed to something. Like, what does it look like? And you buy in for a race, you bought in with $1, or many of them. But like at the end of the day, if you got to buy into something. And so for us, that week is the time frame between Christmas, the 25th, and New Year's. And that 8-day period is a fun time to just get down and do some serious, solid, consistent work. Now, if you're traveling, it's really hard to get into a space where you can do just that. So I recommend you pick something that's actually sustainable regardless of where you are. Running is a super easy one, but you could also just index on cardio. I'm gonna get an hour of cardio a day. This way, if you're at home, you can ride your bike, check. If you're on the road and you can run, check. If you're in a wintry space and you can cross-country ski, check. Or you can run when you're there, check. Or you can find a pool, check. The goal here is to just keep ourselves focused over the time period. And inside Endurance Nation, we used to have a really big run challenge where people would go knucking butts and run a ton to see what's out there. So I'm curious for those of you on the team, what challenge are you interested in this winter? For me, I think the hour of cardio is a pretty straightforward and simple one based on modality and opportunity and the diversity of people who are here and the sports that you choose inside the team. But I'm curious to know, for those of you not on the team, go for it. Pick those 8 days and commit to something. It's a short-term way to test the resiliency of your system related to commitment, to fight off some of those holiday calories, because look, we're all going to eat something that we probably wouldn't eat the rest of the year, and that's okay. And then we want to make sure that you actually feel good going into the new year, not because you bought something or because you've committed to something, but because you are actually doing something. As an endurance athlete, your body and your mind are wired to know that action is success. So just thinking about doing something doesn't even begin to meet the bar of what success is. You may feel sort of socially, or on an intellectual level, like, hey, I'm making progress. I signed up for that thing. But deep down, we know you didn't do anything. You clicked a button. Like, let's take some action here. Let's do something. So I want to hear what you're committing to. I'll be on the road this time around, which is pretty rare for me in the holiday season. But with the kids home from college and an opportunity for us to connect, we couldn't resist. So we'll be on the road. So for me, an hour of cardio sounds about right. But what is it for you? Tell me what it is, and let's get committed. If you've got questions about what to do in the new year or how to think more macro, again, go to endurancenation.us/blog. There I've got some resources for you, or find us on social media where I'm talking to you on YouTube, and also posting on Instagram about ways that you can frame your new year to be successful. All right. I often talk about races. I talk about pacing. I talk about nutrition. But this is the time of year we can dial it down a bit, shift into like second gear, take it a little bit easier, slow down, smell the roses, take a look at the scenery, enjoy it, savor where we are before we get back into the melee that is our season, the crucible that is the work we need to do to get ready, and the mayhem that is race day, which is full of excitement and fun, and always an epic finish line. Thanks for tuning in, folks. I hope you're doing well. I'll be back next week with another video, but until then, be well, be healthy, be safe, be smart, and stay active.